public land. Anybody can do it. I love this game.
Yeah, baby, I just got a big buck.
Got myself a big old swamp buck back here. I love my swamps and I love my mountain bridge roads. Going home with a full cooler. Had a great trip. Alright, so I'm headed out to Pennsylvania today to hang my tree stand, which is in the back, and do a lot of scouting. Not gonna just put it anywhere, but I've been hunting PA now for quite some time, and I have a good, well understanding of where these bucks are gonna be at, and gonna get back in there. I got a spot about 2 miles in the thick cover, so you need a stand to get up above them and to try to see them. So that's what I'm doing. So hopefully we connect and PA is good to us.
Just walked a mile and a half. Found my old spot where I was at last year. Very little buck sign. I want to go another mile to a mile and a half to a spot I scouted last year. It looked phenomenal. There's a special 3-day season. I bought a tag, so if I see a bear, I'll punch a bear today. It's gonna be a big pack job to get him out. Even the deer, it'll be quartered up back here. It's too far. But the laurel is thick. It's a good day, and I'm gonna try to get my stand set up on a good spot. Alright, so I just got into that. It's not a swamp, it's like flooded oaks. It just reminds me of an area where you'll get a big buck. Now, the cool part is you can see it behind me. It's just flooded and there's one trail coming through all this thick crap. It took me almost 2 hours to get into this spot just because of the laurel, and you gotta zigzag into swamps, up and down hills, rock ledges. But it's a big bowl. On that side I have all mountain. On this side I got cliffs, and then it drops into big pines going down a ravine. And I think when I came last year, the deer were funneling right around here. So I gotta look where my best location to be is for filming, to get a trail, and to get a buck. Because the lighting is bad. I wanted to be on this side, but I might have to be there. So I'm gonna scout and see what I find here. A lot of weight with camera gear in there. The standalone is 24 pounds, and I got at least another 25 pounds in that backpack. Okay, I found a rub. I found a good rub. But when I hunt for big bucks, I look for bigger rubs. Not that they always rub big trees, but a bigger buck will rub a big tree. And I remember right through here in the snow last year, and as I'm looking, that's exactly what I'm seeing here. It's hard to tell, but these are deer hoof marks. And then look at that rub. That's nice. It's shredded. You did a good job on that one. And that's fresh. That is fresh within a day or two. You know what? That's a nice tree. Look at that. I could get right up to there. He'll come right out under me and never even see me. This is where I feel I'll kill a buck. It's a small buck, not big. So I found a big run here, big buck track in there. It's hard to tell, but this is the one I found last year. Comes right around the edge of the water, goes down and around. His rub is there, and then I got my stand. It's gonna be right there, so I can see all the way around 360. So I'm gonna go get my stand put up and get out of here. I think this is a good spot. I think I'm gonna kill over here. Okay, so it took me about 3 hours. I'm fully set up now, and I really feel good about the spot. The rubs in the sign isn't showing a big buck, but I'm not looking for a real trophy buck. I'm just looking for a legal buck, which is 3-point rule where we're at. I'd be happy. That'll be a triple buck this year. And I'm ecstatic if I get a bear back here. We're gonna be in for a good haul out of here. Even the deer's gonna be a lot of work. So, but what I got here is thick laurel. It's about 12 feet high to 15, 20 feet high laurel. What a big valley there. And I have a good 150-yard shot out into that open. This is where I wanted to be, right in this stretch. The deer are actually going to come within bow range, 25 yards right under me. And then they loop around that pine. And they're going to be coming down that chute, which goes all the way down a mountain range. So I have a feeling I'm going to be catching my shot right here. Watch it, getting ready for this shot. I think it's perfect. The sun's at my back, so it'll be good lighting. It'll be a lot of work, but we should do good. I should get a buck here. We'll see. It's a bit of a hell of a haul in and out in the dark. Not having a trail, it's just thick laurel trying to beat through. I grew up hunting laurel like that when I was a kid, so I'm familiar with hunting it, but it's nasty scrub oak and laurel. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized rub here. I'm happy with that. That'll be a good buck. Trying to find my trail back out of the swamp. And I found something nice. That is a big rub. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Very nice. It's a little further than quarter mile, half mile to my stand, but it's beautiful.
So no bear sign. But that's okay. I know where to go if I really want to kill a bear out here. But found at the way end a really big buck rub, which was really nice. I accidentally found it by getting turned around in the laurel. Didn't even mean to. I was trying to find my, it's pretty much a deer trail is what I'm on, trying to get in and out. And I ended up coming across that big rub. They slapped a trail cam on it. And we'll see in a week when I get back. I'll collect it and see if we got anything.
Check my trail cam, and this is what I see. A monster. A freaking monster with a drop tine. I cannot believe it. Oh, and there's the buck I shot. Together, they're both in the same scene within 3 days of me putting my stand. And this thing is a beast. I mean, look at that drop tine. See that right there? See that drop tine right there? What a monster. Watch this. Look at it sticking up right there. Bam. Bam. And my guy. Now look how cautious he's just watching, chilling out. My guy looks like a little baby. If I knew that this buck right here was there with my buck within 3 days, I would have never shot my deer. It's the first drop tine buck I've ever seen in the native woods, wild woods, public land. I would have never, ever shot my buck. And then here he is again. At night, 2 to 3 hours before I shot him, he was there. 4:14 in the morning. And I shot him at 8:45, 4 hours later. And then he was there again. Getting that mock scrape. I mean, I'm happy I got to take him home. So, just the outcome would have changed if I saw that other buck with the drop tine. I would have never shot this deer.
Alright guys, so here's the start. I just got out to Pennsylvania. It is cold today. It's in the 20s. Opening morning rifle. I have a 1.5 mile hike back to my stand. And I'm here early enough that I'm going to get in there hopefully and be nice and quiet. Let's bag a buck this week. We're getting snow tomorrow morning, so it should be ideal temperatures today if I could stay all day. I got the heavy gear in my pack and it's going to be a long haul.
season, somebody already rang off a shot. Hiked an hour and a half to my spot. It is cold, it's windy. I'm frozen, but it should be a good day. Pennsylvania, I am tagged out. I just dropped a big buck on the ground in Pennsylvania, guys. Holy crap, opening day, opening morning. It is freezing. I'm a mile and a half in, and all of a sudden I'm sitting here and I just turn my head and I see a rack looking at me. I cannot believe that just happened. I saw blood, but he was running and I kept shooting because this is so thick and I don't want to lose him. I know he's down over there. Hell yeah. Oh my God, the Lord is so freaking good to me. So I just called my buddy. He's up with his son. They're up hunting not far from me. And he's like, I gotta go. I got a big 10-pointer out in front of me right now, but he's in the thick crap coming out. I said, okay, buddy. Crazy. Pennsylvania tagged out, baby. Now I gotta get a bear. Holy, this is awesome. This has been an incredible year. I'm gonna get down and go check them out.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Pennsylvania seems to be pretty good this year for me. This has been one heck of a year. I just am so happy. I know I killed this buck. I know I hit him good. I just wish I had on a good camera, but I could tell his movements. He was very keen and very hard to get on. So let's go get him. 100% exactly what I thought. Exactly where I said he's gonna come is exactly where he came. My buddy's got a big 10-pointer by him right now, and I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pull my trail cam today. Maybe I got it on camera too yesterday or something. Alright, so here's my trail cam. I'm in that big tree right there, and I literally hit this buck somewhere right around here. I had to turn on him. It's exactly where I thought he was gonna come. So my tree is there. I think I see his kick up right here. Right there. Oh, baby. That's where I hit him. And that is lung blood. I knew I hit him with the first shot. Look at that. That's all lung blood. The reason why I kept shooting is because one, I'm a mile and a half in and it is thick here. Two, I don't want him to run off with a bad shot. I knew I hit him though. I could see the blood on him. But I just didn't want to lose him. And I kept shooting. So I got him on the blood trail. And he turned. And I could have let him go. Look at that. That's a lot of blood everywhere. He's just spraying everywhere. He is spraying all over. I don't know, I hit him probably 3 or 4 blood all over. I think he's a 7-pointer. I don't know, I just knew he's a legal buck, and I was looking to shoot any legal buck. I could see blood on a big branch out there. He's happy to shoot literally any legal buck here. There he is. There's my buck. God, the Lord is so good, man. Oh, there's blood. I know I hit him again right here. And it just opened him up. Like, he's better than what I expected to get. Oh, man. Do I need to check him? You should. But I know he's dead because I hit him perfect. Wow. What a rack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What a thick rack. What a mature buck. What a freaking mature buck. Look how thick. Holy cow, I did it again. Oh my gosh. Seriously, this is why I didn't want to go chase him again. Look how nasty it is back here. It is like right at the end where I aimed. Can't ask for a better spot. Look at this. I'm just freaking out. I want to see where he was trying to run to. Oh. So we got a big old swamp buck. This is all swamp. I got myself a big old swamp buck back here. I love my swamps and I love my mountain bridge runners. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous right now. Well, his body ain't too big compared to the bucks that we get back in the Catskills and the Adirondacks, so I think I'm gonna gut him and try to drag him out, but unload my clothes. I'll gut him out and then I'll go back, get the other gear and come back and get him because he's huge. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed to have this deer. I mean, the rack is thick, and that's what I saw when he came out. To see the thickness of that rack when he walked out. I said, oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm so happy with that. Hit him right where I aimed. Got my Remington pump. Can't ask for much more anymore. I keep saying it. Damn, it's a good opening morning. I knew today with the snow coming tomorrow was going to be good. I guess I ain't tracking tomorrow. And this just proves a big buck does not always leave big rubs. That's awesome. That is beyond what I wanted to get. But thick bases, I love seeing a thick rack. That's nice. Gorgeous buck. I am so happy. It's my third buck this year. I got one crossbow, one rifle in New York, and then I got this one here. And I knew the dedication, the scouting, the work would have paid off. I didn't get a lot of buck sign, but I got the sign I was looking for. So I'm just so happy and stoked here to have this buck. Little recap, I had my main camera to my far right, and I knew the bucks would come up my left, but it happened so quick I wasn't able to even get that camera going. He was so sneaky and weary, but I had him going right to my mock scrape, to my scent, and he was coming in, but so cautious. And I mean, he's a mature buck, so he knows what he's looking for. He came up behind me, and wearing all the clothes, the wind was high, it was hard to spin on him, so I turned the GoPro on at the last second, and I got him to 30 yards, probably 40 yards right under me. And I hit him with the first shot hard. I could see blood when he was running, but the problem is I have a monster swamp right here, and thank God, because the water is so deep there and marshy, I would have lost him. I wouldn't have been able to get in there. It would have been a nightmare to go find him. So I'm happy. I threw a few more shots behind him, and I'm just so happy. I mean, I just wanted a 6-pointer today, any legal mature buck, but I ended up with a beautiful 8, real thick, good mass. And now the work starts. I'm gonna have to get him out of here. First, I'm gonna have to pack my gear out, change my clothes out, and then come back. What a season! What an epic season! The old Remington pump does it again. Love that gun. I can't believe it that this buck, he snuck right in. I never even heard him. He was creeping right into my lure, and I ended up getting drop on him because of my location where I picked out to set up. If I set up any other spot, he would either busted me, saw me, or it just wouldn't have worked out. But because of the way I set up, reading the sign, which I always say in my videos, I was able to harvest this buck, and I hope I have it on GoPro here. I wish I got on my main cam, but unfortunately, I'm not a paid hunter. I'm just somebody out here enjoying life and bringing it to you guys so you could enjoy it as well. And I hope you've picked up maybe a trick or two watching my videos, showing you certain things about reading the sign and what to look for. But I should have a lot more informational videos on hunting and fishing coming out. Trapping, I have a lot out already, so I probably won't be doing too many of them this season. Blessed, that's it. Now's my shot. Have a little lunch and a sandwich. Have some hot tea. Now I'm gonna gut them and head out of here and go get what I need to come back. Nice bread, good Italian bread here. That's a sandwich. Leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. Can't beat that. Oh, my new buddy. I said on my last video, now's the time you just chill out, have your food, have a snack, your buck's down, the work is done. As far as that part, now you enjoy the journey. Take your time, even if you have to put a light at night and get them. That doesn't matter, you just enjoy it. I think I'll have him out right by dark. That's what I think. I'm just having a nice hot cup of green tea. I'm admiring my buck. I had a nice turkey sandwich, and I just noticed something. A lot of people are probably going to say something like, why'd you shoot him again? Why'd you shoot him again? Well, I was up in the Adirondacks one year and I was tracking a buck, and I ended up getting 30 yards from him. And I shot, and it was real windy day. And that buck ended up running, and I'm like, his tail is up and he doesn't seem hit. I fired 2 more shots at him, but the third shot was at 350 yards almost at the top of a ridge. Luckily there was snow and I was able to get a shot off and see him. Well, the only bullet that hit him was my third bullet, and that's why I shoot when I'm in these big woods for a big buck. A doe, I take 1 shot. I don't keep firing. But what I just noticed here is that was my last bullet, and it grazed a tree, but I also believe it hit him because he was down in that hole back there and it fell right there. So I believe I hit him with that shot because that's when he just tanked over. But if he literally went 50 yards through there, 25 yards more, he would have fell into a giant bog. I would have one hell of a time to find him and get him out, and it's deep. Just pays sometimes if you have a big buck and you got to take the shot. Now I knew I hit him on the first shot, but his tail was up, he was running, and he wasn't slowing down, which I'm shocked. Usually with these bullets, I always hit them hard and they take off, and they'll drop or they'll take off messed up, and I could tell. This one, it was acting as if it didn't phase him. I'm assuming he's rutting, and that's what he was coming for. So he was coming to check the scrape I made, and he was just winding it. Oh man, I didn't really have much time there to get the camera going, so I don't have a lot of footage of the kill shot, but hey, I hope I got it. And I'll tell you, you take those shots on big bucks because you might have wounded them on the first shot. If you're in big trees like this, thick dense woods, any branch will deflect it. I didn't see that tree. I didn't even know I hit that tree. I'm shooting at a moving target here while I'm up in a tree swinging around. So just a little tip in case you guys are wondering why I took so many shots. That's why. Oh my god, well, this is really heavy. My buck's over here buried. He's all field dressed. And now it's time I get out, bring my gear, and then come back. Gotta do it when you're young because you ain't doing it when you're older, I'll tell you that. On a big rock to catch a breath on without having to take it off. Tie my boots up tighter. You know, you work a lot harder for it, obviously, when it's public land, which most of you probably understand that. It's something so surreal when you finally see that buck coming through. Is that a deer? No, it's a squirrel. Oh, is that a deer? No, it's a log. All of a sudden you're like, holy crap, look at the rack on that thing. And then it happens, and it's one of the best things in the world. Honest to God. This is what bear trails look like. So I'm just taking my time. Got a few hours left of sun. Alright, well, I just got back here with the sled. My buddy said try taking the sled out, it's a lot easier. I'm not too sure about that because I just got hung up on like every little blowdown log and piece of laurel. So I'm gonna get him on the sled and start the haul out. So make sure that tag don't fall off. But anyway, man, this is awesome. The journey begins on the way out now. Sled or not, it's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna try to do a straight line. It'll still be about a mile to a mile and a quarter, but that should help me out a lot. We'll see. He kept coming out, so, and I was only in the first 10 feet, so I'm gonna end up I tied them down the best I could with what I had. When I pull here, it should hopefully keep them in the sled. Should have brought ratchets, but anyway, tip for you guys: if you use a sled, bring ratchet straps. Now I'm going to try to go through this mess of rock. Made it about 300 yards, but it's all down a little bit more, up another 100 yards, and then it should be pretty good. Tough going, huh? If you had a couple ratchets, it would have stayed right in. I got plenty of sunlight when my flashlight turns on. So that's what it's gonna take. It's just this scrub oak is so thick. Every step you take, it restricts you. And then if the blowdowns aren't bad and the scrub oaks aren't bad, it's even worse when you get into that laurel. And like I said, I'm not on, there's no trails where we're at. I'm just trying to follow a deer trail. rope is ripping the crap out of my hands because it's so small. So I just did what I normally do, tied it off, and I wish I did that 2 hours ago, because that would have saved me a lot of problems and I would have been probably out of here by now. Shot this buck at 8:45 and now it's 3:46. Still not out, but I could hear the road. I'm getting closer. Whew. It's a long day. All right, well, it's the next day and we got the deer hanging up here in my buddy's shed. He's got a sweet setup for trapping and everything, taking care of game meat, but you could tell the snow here is a perfect tracking snow. So I'm gonna stay out here for a few days. It's gonna get deep, but we're gonna try to maybe get a bear. Let's check it out. Got the heater going. Starting to thaw a little bit here. I'm gonna butcher this thing up and we'll be ready to go try to get a bear or something else. So if you're a Pennsylvania hunter going over to New York, Pennsylvania is a chronic waste disease state, CWD, and you have to debone the spine, vertebrae, and the brain has to come out, can't go over state lines. So because of that, I'm just gonna debone all the meat and leave some here for my buddy. They're gonna get some sausage made, and I'm gonna take back some of the cuts too, because I have some deer in New York that I got already. And the brain, I'm probably gonna boil it and do a European mount on my own. So I'll just boil that down and maybe bleach it. That'll knit it from having any CWD. You can bring that over. It'll be cured. So I'll get all the brain matter out of the brain and be good to go. Should have done this 2 days ago when I got them. Extremely frozen, but well, with that little blast heater, it's coming out pretty good now. But going home with a full cooler. Had a great trip. Awesome.
High peak regions, stay tuned. I just got this big bruiser a couple days after this one. You're not gonna believe the story, so you're gonna wanna watch.